what's up? Today I got a beautiful sausage, spinach, and broad bean recipe in one pot, done in under half an hour, and absolutely delicious. It's a play on a traditional Greek style dish, very, very flavorful, and just straight up and straightforward. So, first things first, I'm gonna power up my burner here, get that going, and here I'm going to take 4 Greek sausages. Now, you can use any kind of sausage you want. I like pork sausage. Feel free to use lamb, whatever it is that kind of floats your boat is totally fine. And chop these up into 1/2-inch thick pieces, almost like bite-sized pieces. And that way we're going to get these off and browning. That's perfect. Just like that. I'm going to take a little bit of my Greek extra virgin olive oil. And for this, seriously, I'm going to do about 4 tablespoons to a 1/4 cup, whatever floats your boat. But for me, I like the flavor of the olive oil. So that's what I'm going to put in here. And just get that in there, just like that. This is a very hearty meal that will feed 4 to 6 people easily, very, very easily. So now, I'm just going to get rid of that knife because it was handling raw pork. And break out this and just give this a quick stir up here and just let that go. Nothing to this at all. Now, the next thing, I'm going to take an onion and very, very careful. What is this knife? Very sharp, but not really my thing, handling knives that are that small. So I'm going to cut up an onion, just like that. And what I'm going to do is, in this recipe, it is so rustic, call it rustic if you will. I'm just going to slice up the onion here. So, real quick, doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just slices, any way you can get it. You want to chop it? Chop it. Make this recipe your own. And perfect. That will go in there as well. That way I have my sausage and my onion working at the same time. It's doing its thing there, and it's sausage and onion is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So let that kind of brown there and do its thing. Here is the thing. I'm using 2 cups of broad beans, or what we call Koukia. I'm going to throw them in at this stage because I want them to get a little char. I want them to get a little color on them, because it'll bring out an extra depth of flavor. Onward and forward. I'm going to take a little bit of garlic, and I like to go heavier on the garlic, A, because I like garlic, and B, like these cloves are absolutely minuscule. I don't know. I guess I got spoiled in Greece with the garlic cloves that are like the size of walnuts there. All right, perfect. And all I'm going to do is finely chop these up. Nothing complicated. If you don't feel comfortable chopping them, you can grate them. You can put them through a garlic crusher, whatever you like, whatever makes you comfortable. So we'll go my garlic. And again, just keep checking on this and keep kind of tossing it and turning it. All right, so it's been about 5 or 6 minutes. Time to get going and moving along. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of salt to this. This is going to go in. About a teaspoon of dried rosemary is going to go in this as well for our flavoring, as well as about a teaspoon of dried oregano, dried Greek oregano, for that added background hum, and of course fresh cracked black pepper. And already the second that those dried herbs, the rosemary, the oregano, hit the heat, hit the pan, they've already started releasing their perfumes and already making this dish something. So that goes perfect just like that. Nothing to this so far. And we're making a beautiful, light, and hearty meal. You can serve this year-round. A little bit of feta, some fresh bread, something else. Now, next thing, I'm going to take a little bit, or a little bit. I'm going to take one long eggplant from my garden, and you're going to do about a centimeter chunks or so. You want a little bit of body to this. You don't want these completely disintegrating into our dish. And eggplant is one of my favorite, if not the favorite veg of mine. Like, it's just absolutely fantastic. So just let that go in there. Along with now 300 grams of frozen spinach. I prefer frozen for the size constraint. Do you really know how much 300 grams of like fresh spinach is? It's a lot, trust me. So I'm going to put that in there just like that and kind of let that finish melting down or defrosting. It hasn't completely finished. And we'll take it from there. This part here should take another maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes. All right, next step and the final step is to take a little bit of crushed tomato and put this in there. Now for this I am using or only using about 12 ounces or a cup and a half. There's no need to use all of it. And I'm also going to use another half cup of water to kind of deglaze or remove the bottom. And just get that kind of rolling in there and coming to a rolling simmer. And in about 10 minutes or so, our dish will be ready to go. And by the way, more battle scars. All right, now, so this is ready and raring to go. It's been just under 30 minutes from start to finish, and it's looking absolutely delicious. It smells fantastic, and you know what happens next? Time to see what we've done here. Very simple meal, very rustic, all basic flavors of Greece and all the kind of stuff that you would find in Greece. So the spinach and the onions. I want to see if I want to grab, first of all, a broad bean. Now this is like really hot. Like this is like crazy, crazy hot. So got a little onion there too. Oh my gosh. Those broad beans have just softened right down. Now, again, full disclosure, my broad beans came from a can. It's fine. As long as you rinse them off, you get most of the sodium and all that extra salt off. And now, for the kicker, I'm going to try a little bit of spinach with a little bit of the sausage. It is so flavorful. It's like simple beauty. It's like just, oh gosh. It's just gonna be so hot. Oh wow. Oh my God. I can't stop eating that. I won't stop eating that. It's so freaking delicious. Wow. My friends, please try this. Share this recipe. It's very easy. Try it for yourself. It's perfect. You know, when you're having a bunch of people, you can double this recipe. You can half it. It is so simple. So that's it for this recipe or this video on my sausage, spinach, and broad beans or koukia. Koukia are huge in Greece, and they're actually very nutritious and good for you. I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check me out online as well at kensgreektable.com for this recipe and so many others. And until next time, I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.